Yeah, nah, that's annoying. Yeah, so earlier on the videos on this channel, I told you that I have a coolant leak on my system, on this engine. And this is a direct result of lack of maintenance on the coolant system. So this engine may seem a little bit cramped, but in fact it is not. It's just too much systems packed together. And our leak is, we have this thermostat housing over here that is assembled over there, okay, where you have this hose. And the leak itself is on this bottom part here. You may already saw on my previous videos about the Alfa 75 engine rebuild that I did. I at the time did not have this part, and I had to try to fill up the holes on this part. So now I was able to purchase this thermostat housing and the hose that goes on the bottom side, and the hose goes onto that Y-shaped pipe over there. So we have this bottom pipe over there, and then this part connects to the thermostat housing. About the disassembly and assembly of this system, I will just do a quick video for that, because I already did all this on the engine rebuild. I will leave you the link down there on the description below, so you to see more carefully what I did. Okay, so buying a new part, even if it is new and original, sometimes we have to be careful and inspect very well the part to see if you don't have any problems with something on the part. So check your mounting surfaces, for example. This one here, for example, I think is perfect, but this one here is not. This part may have fall on the ground at some point, and I have here two marks of it, maybe like this, on the ground, and I have the metal a little bit raised over there, and I have a mark of, I think it's oxidation over there. So I know this uses a gasket, and the gasket at first will take care of this, okay, but after some years you may have starting to have here problems related to leaks. So we are going to do something that is I don't have a special tool for that. I just have here a flat rock and some sandpaper, and I will just try to straight this out, take out the raised bits. And I already did this on my other cars, and it actually works very well. So I can see now that I don't have any more raised metal over there. The surface is all shiny now. And over there, just one more passage, and I think it will be okay. On the bottom side here, the same thing. There are actually flat planes made to do so, but I don't have any at home. But as you can see, it's much more shiny, and you can inspect the low and high areas of the part. On this lower part here, what I recommend you to do is just to pass your sandpaper and twist it around like this to remove any high spots or low spots from the casting process. Much better. Can you see? Really much better. We have a neck from the old part that goes over here, and we have to switch them around because I don't have a new neck to put in here. And again, the contact point over here must be perfect, because the washer will actually seal the antifreeze over on this surface. So let's get to it and try to smooth it out. Almost there. So here you have the holder for the thermostat housing, and the only thing that I see here that is more awkward is the two bolts holding the housing to the manifold. So what I need to do, I think, is to push back the rail for the fuel, for the injectors. I think that's just it. The lower hose is already off, the upper part as well. So I think it's just take that out and replace it. So here you have it, all disassembled. I prefer to take out the manifold. It's much easier because this is a bit brittle because of the age, and I don't want to force anything. Besides, it's not really difficult to remove what I just had removed. To see how it is done, I will leave you down below on the links on the description below lots of information, lots of videos how to remove and assemble all of those parts. Now what I need to do is to clean very well that surface over there and install the new thermostat holder. So here are the new parts and the old parts. As you can understand, this is the problem of not using and not doing the maintenance on your coolant. And what is the problem with that? If you don't use proper coolant or don't use it at all, you may have to start to have leaks developing on the aluminum parts, on the steel parts, and then the liquid starts to become acidic and starts to oxidize, and everything becomes rotten. Even the plastic and the rubber parts will be affected by this. For example, here on this part, corrosion and oxidation actually makes this part of the part swells a lot and will destroy the hose that is attached to it. I'm sorry about my voice. This was recorded during the allergy season, and sometimes my voice becomes a little bit strange. So if you don't do your maintenance on your coolant system, these problems here start to appear. You start to have lots of problems on the metal parts, being aluminum, steel, whatever it may be. And obviously that will affect your sealants, your hoses, your thermostat. In fact, I already did the math on the price of the coolant during 30 years, or for replacing the coolant every 2 years. With high quality coolant, it's much cheaper, like $500 during 30 years versus head repair and parts and labor and whatever. I just spent 2,000 euros on repairing the head of this engine without labor. So you can see, just because of the lack of maintenance of the coolant, you can see the expense that you have to have, or that you can have when buying a used car. Obviously this was my choice, but I actually did not know that it was this bad. Here it goes in place. The holder is over there. The new gasket is new and original. The hose is new and original. The thermostat holder is new and original. And to assemble everything, I already did the videos about that. I will leave the links on the description. To do the purge and testing of the fan and everything, I also did a video. I will leave it down below on the description. And this is it. This is why I believe maintenance on all systems of all cars is crucial. If you want to maintain your investment, for example, if it is a classic car, for example, or if you just want your car not to be on the mechanic all the time, do the proper maintenance. And with this information, you can choose which workshops to choose from to see if everything is done as it should be done. I know that when you buy a new car or a used car, no one tells you this is crucial maintenance, because they just want to do the business. They don't want anything to do with maintenance. When they don't want to lose the sale. But this is the technical part of it. This is the part that really, for me, matters, is to make sure things last a little bit more than 3 or 4 years, okay? I hope you like this video. I hope you'll consider subscribe to my channel. Also, on the description below, there is a lot of information that can be useful for you, as well as helps for the channel if you want to do that. See you next time, guys. Bye.